Cecily, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Today, we're gonna be doing a video on how to meet the one and how we met at a young age. Let's get started. We're first gonna start with how we met and what our lives looked like a little bit before we met. And then I'm gonna give you a few tips on how to meet the one, or how to find the one, or how to
be the one.
Yeah, okay. I'll say my story first, and then you can talk after me.
Oh, okay.
Because ladies go first.
Yes, they do.
Before we met, I was in a relationship. I know I've gotten a lot more new subscribers, so for those who have not been following me for a long time, I was in a relationship last year for like 11 or 10 months. I don't even remember how long it was. It just wasn't healthy. It wasn't a good relationship, and I actually have a whole video on that, and I'll link it down below if I remember. I didn't listen to God and like what he was telling me that I needed to do. I knew that I wanted to go to the leadership college that my church has, so I decided I was going to do that, but the rules before were that you couldn't date anyone, so I thought that I wasn't going to be able to date him, but then the rules changed and then you could date people. I was still kind of dating him in the beginning of the year at school, but we broke up like very shortly after, like 2 weeks after the college started. Well, obviously we met at that college. We wouldn't have met if I wouldn't have made the decision to go to that college and listen to God. A lot of times people like tell you to like, you need to prepare for meeting the one, but I don't think you can put a time on like God, because he's going to do what he wants to do in his own timing. And for me, I mean, I met him while I was in a relationship, but then we started dating like 2 months after we broke up.
It's like a month.
No, it was like 2 months, because we broke up in like August.
Very late August, and we literally started dating like early
In October.
Yeah, we started talking
Oh
early
yeah, that's
October,
true. Okay, so like a month.
month.
But like we knew each other, and like we became really good friends for like a month because we were together every day, except for the weekends. But that's how everyone was in our college. Like we all became friends really quick because we were always together. And then we didn't like develop feelings until like a little bit after we became friends. So I always liked him. I always thought he was cute, but he can tell you his side of the story.
At this time, my family found out that my dad was going to be the new pastor at the other campus of the church. So I was still in Michigan at this time. I was painting with my cousin, and I did go down for like a visit to go visit the college/church. I met with the college director, and the college coordinator is my cousin, so having him there was kind of nice too. I was just kind of like a single guy looking for something new in his life. Before all this, I dated a girl in college back in like 2017. After that relationship, I realized I'm not supposed to date anybody because there's a lot in my own life that I needed to work on. One of them was commitment, which is bad. If you can't commit to anything in a relationship, like that's not going to be a good relationship. Like I had to grow up a little bit. I had to learn that I needed to do certain things and just kind of be an adult. Through all of that, I think there was like a big missing piece in my life, and that was just like letting God lead me where I was supposed to go. God led me down to Ohio/Indiana. When I got there, I was like really nervous. I was like, oh boy, do I really want to do this? So I go to the church, walk in, I see my friend Connor. I was like, praise Jesus, I know somebody.
Out to you, Connor.
Yes.
Number one
Thank
supporter.
God that you were there. I walk in, I met a few of them, and we were all like kind of standing around in a circle, and then somebody walks in late, and I was like, she comes in, and she's like really loud, and I was like, to me, I was like, okay, you're late. You're gonna come in going like, hey, I'm here.
I wish we videoed that moment because
I was so like, what the heck?
it'd be so funny in like a reality TV show. That'd just be so funny.
I was just so like, okay, you're disruptive. That's like that was my first initial reaction of her. And then as Pastor Juan was talking, he talked more about her and was saying like how she did burn and then like ended up quitting because of reasons I didn't know at that point. And I'm gonna be transparent about myself. I wanted somebody that had a relationship with God, but I didn't want somebody that had like a fiery relationship with God. I just wanted that like person that me and her could have the same belief system, but I didn't want to be like challenged in my faith. Learning about her, I was kind of like, ooh, so she's like, she did burn, so she's like up here at the top tier of godly relationships.
Oh my god.
That's just how I thought.
That's what you thought of me?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I know. As time progressed, I kept like, I don't know what it was, but I was like, I kept saying like brother or something like that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And there was like one day when she like snapped at me and I was like, bro, I don't even know you. I didn't say that, but like she was like, okay, brother. That's literally what she said. And I was like,
probably trying to be funny.
And I didn't think that way. I was like,
so sensitive.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I was like, what the heck?
I can't believe you remember that because I did not remember that.
I remember a lot of things.
He has a very good memory, not me.
One of those was that, and then I was like, okay, I don't know if we're gonna get along. And then I found out she was fasting from her boyfriend, which is something I've never heard of in my life. And I was like, but she kept like saying like, I don't even want to be with him. And then I'm like, why are you with him then? Just break up. Like, I was just kind of like, that's my perspective. That was kind of our life before like we actually started like being better friends and stuff like that. That was like kind of what I thought of.
That is our like stories of like how we met. What happened was, so we just started a young adult ministry at our church. Like we just revamped it and everything. So we had the first young adult night and it was like this huge deal. Before we had it, we were like going out to like college campuses around Cincinnati area and putting out flyers and like handing out flyers to like college students. It was really awkward and like we were all like doing it like the whole college. That's like when we first started like really becoming close. Like everyone started becoming close. We went to UC together, I think, and we were like in his car and I was like sitting in the front for some reason, like rolling the windows down, and we were in the city and I was like, when you're in the city you gotta roll the windows down and blast the music. So we were like jamming out. Like that like started it.
That was a moment where I realized I could have fun with somebody in the college.
Yeah, then once the young adult night finally came.
So I was in charge of getting the Chick-fil-A sandwiches for our vision night.
No, for a young adult night.
Yeah, that. I had to like go pick them up and I wanted to go with somebody and I didn't know where Connor was and other people at the time. Yeah, at that time I was like, I don't really care about the rules, so I'm just gonna do me. Not good. Anyway, but then I was like, oh, Lily. Okay, she can come with me. I'm like, Lily, come with me. She was like, why? I'm like, bro, I don't care. Don't worry about the rules. Let's just go get the sandwiches. No one's gonna find out.
I really liked him at this time.
And she was like, oh, okay. So she jumps in, and I'm like, bet. So we drive out there, and I don't know what it was, but we just both started talking about like everything. And I was just kind of like,
he just like told me he has a whole life.
And I am one that doesn't do that. I don't really just share everything. But for some reason I just did. She started telling me stuff and like it was just a really good conversation. That's literally all it was just conversation. And then now we both have this secret that we had to keep from people. Like she got this text and then she like come over, she's like, Jack. She like showed me this text and I was like, uh-oh. We thought we got in trouble, but we didn't. I ended up being honest about it because I felt convicted.
We're not supposed to be alone.
Yeah, and I just was like, wow, I'm gonna start coming into this college and start being this guy that just does whatever he wants. So I wasn't about to do that. So I told him, I seriously think it was a Wednesday. Actually, I remember the day. It was the 25th. Because the vision night was the 24th.
September?
The vision night was the 24th, yep. And the 25th is when I was like, okay, I might like this girl. I was scared because I was like, I didn't like anybody in a long time. And for me, liking her scared me. Not that there's anything wrong with her. It was just the thought of liking somebody again. And actually committing and different things like that. After I like went to her and said like, yo, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to put you in a difficult situation and like all this other stuff. She was just like, that's okay, blah blah blah. And I was like, I just felt really bad. Me doing that was like me showing like I care about her, and I didn't want her to be in trouble too. He would text me like here and there, and like to me I was just kind of like whatever. Texting wasn't a big thing.
Yeah, he never texted. He never texted in the group chat. He never texted anyone. So when he started texting me back, I was like,
So I was like, okay, she's texting me. This is fine. And then like she sent me. There was like 3 days.
Oh my God.
In like a row or like something that happened where like she'd send me something like really important, and I was like, I totally forgot to respond. I typed out the message.
No.
I got I swear. I would always open up my thread with you, and I literally had the message typed out, but I forgot to click the send button.
So I was like, yeah.
I might have gotten sidetracked, like maybe playing video games with my boys or something like that, but that's probably what it was. I would forget. And then she would tell me like, thanks for responding, and then I'd be like, I thought I did. and then I would open it up.
Savage.
Oh.
When he first told me that he liked me, I couldn't eat for like a week, and I couldn't go to sleep. I'm not even kidding. Like I would go to sleep at like 12 and wake up at like 6. Well, maybe not that drastic. Yeah, like the first couple days it was like that, and then I couldn't eat anything. Usually when I lose my appetite, it's because I'm like stressed or something, or like I am like heartbroken or something, but this is like the opposite. Now that we have all of that out of the way, we can talk about how you can find the one.
What are you doing?
A wasp. So I'm gonna give you some tips on how to meet the one, because there's still good people out there. Number 1, you're looking in the wrong places. If you think that you're gonna find a good man who's respectful and kind and trustworthy and godly, he's not gonna be in the bar. You're not gonna meet them somewhere that is probably has a lot of sin in it. I mean, not saying that God can't bring a great godly relationship from meeting someone at a
I killed one.
Are you serious?
I smacked it out of the air. Why are bugs such idiots? Like, honestly, they just fly in a circle thinking that they're going somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, you're looking in the wrong places. Go to church. Go to a young adult ministry event. Like, go hang out with people. If you're not in a church, start to be involved in a church. Determine what your qualities in a person are, and don't settle for anything less. I've tried. It doesn't work. And if God brings you the right person, you're going to never have to settle for those qualities. And also, he's going to bring you even more qualities that you didn't even know you wanted in a person.
I would say smash expectations, because the person that you are choosing to be with may not be the person that's in your type or your expectations. Either one of us were in I don't think either one of us were in our type, but
you were.
I was?
Go kill it.
Laying on top.
He's trying to kill a wasp. The next one is don't believe in soulmates. This is Jack, so I'll just
let me
have
just
him
explain
this.
You can think whatever you want, but for me, I know, like, I didn't think Lily was my soulmate. In other relationships, I've heard of people that have been like, this is my soulmate, and then they get divorced or they break up or something like that. And like, I think that calling somebody your soulmate and then something bad happening is like a dangerous thing to say. Just for me personally. I mean, you can believe whatever you want, but for me, I wouldn't say she's my soulmate. I just think she's the one for me. Mm-hmm. That we are compatible together.
To go along with that, I think like a lot of people think that when they find the one, there will never be any challenges or struggles because you found the one and it's perfect and all this stuff. And it's like, that is not reality. It is not a movie. Like, your life is not going to be perfect as a movie or perfect as people on YouTube make it look. Like, you're going to have struggles. I mean, when I first met him, I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to be perfect. We're never going to have struggles. We're never going to fight. We're never going to have disagreements. He's literally perfect. He's literally everything I ever wanted. And then, like, 2 months into our relationship, we found arguments or things that we argue about or disagreements or something.
I remember this one day, this is her birthday, I said something like, I hate traffic, and she's like, well, Jack, we're all sitting in traffic. And I was like, what the heck? I mean, during that whole process, I was just kind of like, I don't want this to be like a super big argument, so I stepped back from it because I'm choosing to love her beyond that one moment. In that moment, I'm like, okay, I like her way more than this moment, like right here.
Yeah.
This cannot smash our relationship.
Yeah. So yeah, it's never going to be perfect, and you have to choose to want to be with that person every day. It's a choice every single day to love someone, and you just have to choose in every day, every situation that you're going to love that person. It's not going to be perfect, because I think that's what a lot of people think is like, it's going to be perfect from day one, and everything's going to be perfect after that.
I know when I wake up in the morning, I don't go, man, I really just need to love Lily today. I don't do that because in my mind, like, I know when I wake up who I'm going to love today. I think over time choosing to love her was something that I needed to do, but as time progressed, I know who I love. She's going to have to do a lot of stuff to make me not love her again. That would be a lot. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, when I wake up in the morning, like, I know, like, this is who I want to be with every day. you know, that will come eventually.
So yeah, that is pretty much all the points and stuff that we want to talk about today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more video requests or things that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments. Lots of exciting videos coming your way, which I keep saying every video because every video is just so exciting. I'm so excited. This new journey of life. It's just so exciting. But anyway, make sure to go follow us on Instagram so you don't miss out on any special fun things and just my day-to-day life. So, of course, as always, my Instagram is Lily_Bear with 3 R's, and his is Jackson Allen 20.
Yay.
And yeah, that is it for this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
What are you doing?